So the homeowner wanted to reduce the amount of water that gets collected at the discharge. There used to be a 4-inch line. Whoever put it in did not run it flat, did not run it with slope. They ran it, it had a belly in it. So it took it out, it's 4-inch PVC. So we replaced it with the Baughman Tile Company's big 6-inch premium yellow. We want to displace a lot of water here since we're so flat. There's not a lot of room for air. It makes me feel better. Put a big pipe in. So you can see how we stopped with our solid pipe and made a connection to knife cut. What's the difference? Let me show you. Knife cut, it has, literally it lives up to its name. In manufacturing, they run it through a process where a blade just cuts this in a few areas in each valley. So the water is going to make it to here. All of it will make it to here. Then you see what it's doing already. This is nice that we don't have stone in here yet and it's not burrito wrapped. I can show you this. You can see how the water's just slowly over the length of the rest of this run. This is all going to be knife cut. All of this. Here, I'll show you the knife cuts once again. This is the big 6-inch premium yellow virgin material. All virgin material, no recycled. No regrind. That's why this pipe is so strong and it's made so heavy, just so thick. This is the strongest and heaviest single wall corrugated pipe in the world right here. This 6-inch pipe, there's not even a distance second to it. I mean, it's just in a league and a class all of its own. So we're going to reduce the amount of water that ends up collecting here at the end of this discharge, reducing the amount of standing water because of this last 50 feet goes to 6-inch knife cut. Look at it. See the water? See the water down there? Because it's not ground out, knife cuts are just a cut. No material is removed. You end up with just a cut in the pipe. When you have cuts in the pipe, the water will still travel down the pipe. This is the beauty of knife cut. This is why we use knife cut all the time. We have so many systems and we have obviously so much, you know, when it comes to our systems, we're not just, hey, catch basin, peanut pipe, you know, here's a stick of PVC. That's it. We don't have nothing more. Now, in the event that this pipe freezes at the end, we went ahead and we opened up some of the top cuts because I don't want no problems. I want this homeowner to be able to evacuate that water. If that ices up at the end and it builds up at the discharge end, I know that if I build this right, there'll never be any issues here. So again, we're 100 feet away from the home, 100 feet out. Then the last 50 feet, we just went to knife cut, where now the water is starting to fall, if you will, out of the pipe, and it's being absorbed for the length of this. Now, this could be considered a leach line. You know, I've done a few videos on leach lines showing you guys exactly this. All the, you know, situations that we use this in are different. Could you have gone to, say, a 4-finger leach field on this? Sure, and then you wouldn't have this at all. But this was done to fit a very kind little old lady's budget, and this is in Almont, Michigan. It's my hometown, so we got to take care of her, and this was an affordable way to get this job done right, to where she's not going to have any issues. So hopefully you guys picked up on some techniques, some tricks, starting to see the value of knife cut. And this is why we go to knife cut at the end of all our downspout runs. That way there's not water sitting in the pop-up. It gets absorbed. A dry well doesn't work because you just dig one vertical hole. And if there's low percolation, it's not going to work. A leach line that's a different situation. You're running it over a course of a larger area, you're going to be able to absolutely lose more water and get more water to absorb, even in a soil that's not very permeable. I always remind everybody, clay is rock hard. It's like concrete when it's dry. It's like a concrete parking lot. As soon as you get into your rainy season, the reason why clay becomes mud, it did perk some. It took in some moisture. It took in some water. All right, everybody. Until that next video.